And hello everybody, it is Tino here, and as you can see, I'm gonna pick up another hidden gem, well probably not hidden gem, another respectable Super Nintendo title, the classic RPG Final Fantasy II. So I'm pretty excited to play this because this is one of my personal favorite RPGs of all time. Has a very nostalgic place for me. And the best thing about it is it's because there really was not, I mean, this introduced a quote-unquote active time system in which there was you know, bars that filled up and determined players' turns, but there really was not too much going on in terms of new ideas in the battle system. There were some interesting ideas, but that actually worked out to this game's favor because it has just a fantastic storyline that that's a lot of people actually bash, and I don't blame them because there's a silly sort of like boss switcheroo at the end, but Cecil is a very endearing character. He has a very powerful transformation that happens during the events of the storyline, and it's actually really cool. And there's a lot of deception and intrigue and drama, and it's very fun. And the gameplay is good too. It's has some nicely drawn sprites, especially in the combat. I mean, it's, you know, it's, as you can see right now, it's not necessarily over the top in terms of graphical detail. But the in-game sprites are pretty cool for a lot of the enemies. The bosses are really cool. There's a lot of classic Final Fantasy encounters that originated in this game. Let's see. The Mega Sisters are in this game, which is really cool. I don't know if they originated in this game, but I know that there is an iteration of them. Let's see, there's Bahamut enemies, Bahamut is one of the summons, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh man, let's see here. I don't really want to reveal too much because I'm going to play through all of it, but there's quite a few characters that you'll recognize from other games, not including well, the summons should definitely be counted because the summons tend to be very consistent in most of the games, but this game has very unique main characters, but it does have recurring side characters, like Biggs and Wedge are in this game. And a couple of other interesting sort of precursors. It's pretty cool. You'll see, this game does not have any kind of a job system or anything like that. So your characters all have very specific roles. I actually don't have to do anything during this whole beginning part, so I'll just sort of chat about how the game plays and give you a little bit of background into my playing it and talk a little bit about the game itself. And so basically, I'll summarize a little bit of the story while we're at it here, so that we can chat about other stuff. Basically, the whole point of this is you are Cecil, who is the captain of the Red Wings, and you're collecting crystals for the Empire of Baron, who has become suddenly very powerful due to their acquary. They basically made an awesome fleet of flying airships, and now they're flying around town like big shots, stealing everybody's crystals. So, as you'll see in the storyline, Cecil begins to question his motives and why is he really doing this. It's pretty cool though. The story in this game is really fantastic, and the combat, like I said, is good. It's weird though because the roles in the combat are very specific. That's what I was talking about before. You can't actually like take a character who starts off as a warrior or melee type character and turn them into a mage. Doesn't really happen. There's a couple of mild exceptions. One of the swordsmen becomes able to use healing spells, but still focuses pretty much on doing physical damage. Your caster characters are very specific. Like there's a summon character, there's a white mage, there's a... Well, the summon character tends to be the black mage also, but there's a couple other things going on. So now Bagan and His Majesty are considering the fate of the uppity young captain. Thank you for completing your mission. Here, have the crystal. You can have it. You can have the crystal. Oh. You can tell by that look, he feels bad. Are you disobeying me? Oh, man. Maybe I'm more tired than I thought. That's okay. Oh, snap. Dismissed just by saying, yo, dude. Wow. That's some very aggressive maneuvers by the guards there. Sort of like shoulder butting us backwards. Actually, it's more like face humping us and launching us backwards. It's like some sort of Diablo mob with a face humping affix and knockback. Oh, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Haha, you've been thrown out. Yeah. Alright, Kane. We gotta go hunt the hidden mist monsters. Valley of Misty Monster Madness. Something like that. Okay. And I cannot forget to get every single item I can. It definitely helps in this game to level your characters a bit before progressing to a new area. This game can have a bit of an aggressive difficulty. Specifically because your progression is directly gated to the story itself. So, you know, as you're doing things, the game is going to get more difficult at a certain degree. And some of us are a little less patient in the random encounter situation. And, oh look, it's Rosa, the white mage character. Hey, baby. You and Cecil have a thing, don't you? Maybe. Cecil, can I see you later? Yeah, later. Later, baby. That's when I'll have my business socks on. It's business time. Oh look, it's Sid. Hey! Speaking of recurring characters from Final Fantasy. Oh, Sid. There's always an interesting Sid character in, like, every single Final Fantasy. In 7, there was Sid, who was the captain of the High Wind. I don't remember who Sid was in 8 or 9, because... I'm sorry, everyone! I didn't really play him. I wanted to, but I didn't have the discs for it. And, maybe I can revisit that as a retro game that I need to check out. That might not be a bad idea. But the catch is for that I need physical discs because I can't switch virtual images in the emulator that I'm using. I don't know, it's bugged or whatever. EPSXE. Maybe there's another one that I can use. I don't know. That would be cool though because I'm stuck in the middle of a lunar playthrough that I really want to finish. Oh well. Oh look, it's Cecil. And Rosa. Rosa. Cecil. He's sleeping in his armor. That's gotta be so uncomfortable. Rolling around in a bed, wearing a suit of armor. I guess it's working for him. He's probably like fused with his armor. Like an automaton. A robot. I don't know why I'm rolling my R so much. Probably because Rosa makes me think of some sort of like a Latin name. Inexplicably so. I don't think I've ever met a Latin Rosa. I don't think I've ever met a Rosa in general. I don't think this has anything to do with the game I'm playing right now. Nothing like some Final Fantasy 2. Here we go. Yeah, Cain and Cecil. We are outie. Holding hands on the way out. Like real men. Real men in armor use the buddy system. Cain's so cool, he's got like a... Actually, he looks kind of cute. He's got like a mini dragon helm on. Na, 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 na. So, unfortunately, I can't really skip this part, which basically is just going to have a long string of scrolling text. So, I might stop the video here. No, maybe we'll just chat a little bit for this. So this whole thing just talks about how Cain and Cecil leave, and they don't feel good about stealing the crystals, and why is the Baron doing that, or why is the King of Baron doing that, and you know, it's just this. Oh, excuse me, almost died on laughter. So this is just story baloney going on right now. But yeah, Final Fantasy II, very cool game. It's going to be really cool once I get some other characters. And the bosses in this game, like I said, are one of the best parts. All the bosses have some sort of a unique feature that makes the encounter kind of interesting. And sometimes very difficult. Normally when I do RPG playthroughs, especially nostalgic ones, because I've beaten them so many times, I usually like to slightly modify the file a little bit. And, you know, do like extra XP, or maybe have really good armor or something like that from the beginning. I don't like to totally break it, but I normally am just doing a casual playthrough, so I like to just modify it a little bit. Let me just show you battle real quick. So this is the, you know, typical battle system. Turn-based combat. Oh, nice. Nothing like a miss. Chop chop! Oh, you dead, sucker? Now Cain's gonna land on your noodle! Ho-ho! Look at how cute he is in his teal dragon helm. And look at how cute Cecil is. He's got like a raven's cap on. Oh my gosh, it's so delightful. So delightful. So I will actually have to do a little bit of leveling up before I go into the first area. But I think that's a good place to pause and take a break from the first segment of Final Fantasy II. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and there will be more of this. I'll do some more of the Zelda fun, and I'll definitely pick up with the Nintendo soon too. I'm actually going to get cracking on some more music videos, but I am very pumped to get some of my other hobby up too, the food videos. I want to get some of those up on the internet. I work at a gourmet food store, and I'm a quote-unquote fromager, so I know quite a bit about artisanal cheeses and stuff like that. So I'm going to make some yummy and hilarious videos about that too. And I might have to throw a row out. Oh man, that actually is kind of funny because I was thinking of Nerdy Nummies, but I might have to throw Row a shout out to pal. Anyway. It's always been fun, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.